Son Excellence M. Daouda Diabaté est l'actuel ambassadeur de la République de Côte d'Ivoire près les États-Unis d'Amérique. Il est également le vice-doyen du groupe des ambassadeurs de la Communauté économique des États de l'Afrique de l'Ouest, CEDEAO, ici aux États-Unis. Pendant plus de 8 ans, son Excellence Daouda Diabaté a servi comme ambassadeur extraordinaire et plénipotentiaire de la République de Côte d'Ivoire près les États-Unis d'Amérique. Daouda Diabaté est diplomate de carrière avec une maîtrise exceptionnelle de certains dossiers, car très habitué aux couloirs de l'administration américaine. Au moment où sa mission arrive à son terme et qu'il s'apprête à retourner en Côte d'Ivoire, son pays d'origine, ses pairs ambassadeurs du groupe des ambassadeurs de la CEDEAO, dont il fut le vice-doyen, ont tenu à le saluer et à lui rendre un vibrant hommage au cours d'une réception d'adieu organisée ce lundi 26 février 2018 à l'ambassade de la République fédérale du Nigeria, sise au 3519 International Court Nord-Ouest, c'est à Washington, D.C. C'est Madame Aïcha Sema Silla, chargée d'affaires à l'ambassade de Sierra Leone aux États-Unis et maître des cérémonies pour l'occasion, qui a ouvert le ballet des éloges à l'endroit de son Excellence Daouda Diabaté en lui tirant le chapeau pour son leadership en tant que vice-doyen du groupe des ambassadeurs de la CEDEAO, mais aussi en tant que pignon essentiel au sein du corps diplomatique africain aux États-Unis.
You are no doubt going in flying colors, particularly having won the MCC compact for your country. Bravo, and I doff my hat to you, Your Excellency. Merci beaucoup.
Puis les mots de bienvenue à la chancellerie du Nigeria ont été prononcés par son Excellence Sylvanus Adiewere Sofor, ambassadeur de la République fédérale du Nigeria près les États-Unis d'Amérique.
GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to appoint me as a humble citizen as the ambassador to the USA. I arrived here in Washington, D.C. on the 13th of November 2017. I presented my letters of credit to His Excellency President Donald Trump on 29 November 2017. Since my arrival, I've had the delight and pleasure of meeting and interacting with some of the ambassadors at some and various fora. I had also visited some of us personally, and on each of such occasions, I never failed to declare clearly and loudly avow my total commitment, readiness, and willingness to cooperate and work together as one.
C'est à son Excellence Hassana Alidou, ambassadeur de la République du Niger près les États-Unis d'Amérique, agissant en qualité de doyen du groupe des ambassadeurs de la CEDEAO, qu'est revenu l'honneur de présenter l'homme, mais surtout le collègue, un homme sage, pétri de talent et très doué dans le monde de la diplomatie, en la personne de son Excellence M. Daouda Diabaté.
At the Ivorian Embassy in Liberia, Belgium, before his appointment as ambassador of Côte d'Ivoire to different countries, namely to Addis Ababa, therefore his ambassador to the African Union, ambassador to Morocco, ambassador to United States, then he went to Brazil, covered several countries, Argentina, Colombia, Venezuela, Uruguay, and Chile. And since 2011, he's again Ambassador of Cote d'Ivoire to United States of America. When I arrived in February 2015, I was lucky. And I will always say I'm lucky and grateful because I found His Excellency Diabaté, His Excellency Coulibaly, His Excellency Chai. They welcomed me. I didn't have to worry because I knew even if I fall, I have brothers who can take me up. It's very, very important. His Excellency Diabaté, because he's so seasoned, you will never see him upset. Never see him upset, no matter how hard the situation. He finds a way to tell us, let's find a way to deal with the situation. And for that, we are always grateful that you are present in our meeting, because no matter how excited we are, you know how to bring us back to reality. What are we here for? He said we are peacemakers, and therefore we have to bring peace regardless of the situation. And I think it's a word of wisdom that I will forever take with me. No matter how hard is the situation, I know to cool down, I know to see through it. I know peace is the only way, and it will carry us out. I would like to thank also my sister. I think Ambassador Bokari Stephen will be so proud of you, because our dean was not around. But when I called on her, she said no problem. And indeed, no problem.
At this point, I would call on His Excellency Seydou Kaboré, Ambassador of Burkina Faso to the United States of America, to do the presentation of gifts.
Your Excellency.
Des cadeaux ont été offerts au couple Diabaté par son Excellence Seydou Kaboré, ambassadeur du Burkina Faso près les États-Unis d'Amérique, au nom du groupe des ambassadeurs de la CEDEAO. Il n'a pas manqué d'apprécier et de saluer le support inconditionnel que n'a cessé d'apporter Madame Cécile Diabaté à son époux, comme quoi derrière un grand homme se trouve toujours une grande femme.
To tackle easily the different compartment of the job of a diplomat. So, Big Brother, I would like really to thank you very, very, very much. So, okay, for the spouse, Madame Diabaté, they say that behind a strong man, you are all the time a strong lady. So, I'm not surprised. I'm very happy to give you a joy box. Okay, thank you very much.
En réponse à toutes ces belles paroles à son endroit, son Excellence Daouda Diabaté a tenu avant tout à remercier tous ses collègues, mais surtout tous ses collaborateurs, sans qui, dira-t-il, sa mission aura été impossible.
Our sister, Her Excellency Professor Assana Alidou, the Ambassador of Niger, who is chairing this event on behalf of our Dean, the Ambassador of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Bokari Stephen, who is currently out of the country. Each one of the ECOWAS ambassadors and staff have contributed to make this event successful despite the short notice. I would like to thank you so much. Le chargé d'affaires of Sierra Leone, Mrs. Sila, as usual, has performed so well and worked so tirelessly with her team to make this event happen. Mrs. Chargé, I thank you. The ambassador's spouses have, as well as usual, done a lot by providing and displaying our national dishes to be used for the ceremony. I want, in the name of your sister, Cecile, to thank you, to congratulate you, and wish you all the best for the kind duty that you are playing beside your spouses, ambassadors. Our colleagues, ambassadors and diplomats of the other African region who join us tonight, I want, in the name of my spouse, Cecile, I want to thank you for being here despite your very busy schedule. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your friendship and your brotherhood. On the U.S. side, I want to recognize the presence of the U.S. government representative, the U.S. agencies, the civil society, NGOs, the business community, universities, the media and press, social media as well. Oh, give me a minute. All are represented here tonight. I would like to welcome all of you and thank you for your presence. The Ivorian diaspora and the African diaspora representatives as well are here. I want to thank you for your presence. The World Bank and IMF personnel are represented. Thank you as well, dear brothers and sisters. Excellencies, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, my mission to the U.S. as ambassador of Côte d'Ivoire come to its end. While preparing to return to Côte d'Ivoire, I still remember the long and hard way my country and my embassy went through because of the crisis prevailing in my country by the time of my arrival here. Now I can assure you that the crisis is over. Now the country, under the leadership of the President, His Excellency Alassane Ouattara, the country has come back to peace, stability, democracy, rule of law, and strong economic growth with a growth rate of about 9% for the last 6 years since 2012. I would like to thank you for your support and your solidarity while my country was struggling hard during that period. I also want to thank the U.S. government, the U.S. administration for their support and their partnership. Indeed, our relation with the U.S. as well has been very successful in view of this, the result registered during the last years. I want to mention Côte d'Ivoire's re-eligibility to AGOA because at that time of the crisis, my country was expelled from AGOA. But since 2011, October, Côte d'Ivoire come back to AGOA. I also want to mention the opening of the Bureau of OPIC in Côte d'Ivoire. I mentioned specifically that OPIC has only 2 offices in the continent, the first being in South Africa, and the second, fortunately, has been opened in my country, Côte d'Ivoire. I also want to mention that very recently, my country has been able to conclude a MCC agreement that has been signed on November 7 under the leadership of the President Alassane Ouattara, who traveled specifically to attend the event. All what we have done, I always already mentioned it on the other occasion. I did it with the support of my colleagues and of course of the support of my wife. So I cannot conclude without mentioning once more what these gentlemen have done for me. They are somewhere here, my colleagues. Mr. Maes is the deputy. Mr. Enyo Maes, thank you so much. The Colonel Major Kwao is the defense attaché. Mr. Tade is somewhere there. Is a counselor dealing with judiciary and related issues. Monsieur Akadia Michel is the counselor. Monsieur Kone is dealing with economic issues. Monsieur Kofi Paul with student and protocol. Madame Akale is dealing with the cultural issues. Monsieur Adrien is the financier, is the one who has the key for the coffer. And then who else? Those are the ones who are here, but we have so over many the press and others. So I want to thank all of them for their support. And we have some Ivorian of the diaspora, Mr. Jacques Roger, Mr. Nabo Clément, and other African, Ben Bangura from Guinea, and all others, Nia Akwete, Madame De Souza, photographe. So it is the whole embassy that is here.
Quelques témoignages, dont celui de Ni Akwete et de son Excellence Hector Possé, ambassadeur de la République du Bénin près les États-Unis. Cette sympathique cérémonie s'est achevée par un dîner en l'honneur du couple Daouda. C'était un reportage de Clem Sodepoli depuis Washington DC pour le canal Nabo News.